Hey everybody, how are ya? Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Happy Wednesday to everybody who is bored enough to watch this video. I appreciate you. How the heck are you? So I'm about to go in and go to bed and get ready for bed. Had a long day. I don't feel good. I have like a strep throaty kind of something bad happening. I really don't feel good at all. Today is my wife's birthday. We went out to dinner for her. And I gotta be honest, I didn't feel good. I didn't feel good. Like, I was, like, impatient. Like, I was, like, snappy to my kids. I'm like, be quiet! Not proud of that. I just had a long day and I don't feel very good. But as I wrap up tonight, I want to remind you guys that you are not what you do. And what I mean is there's two groups of people that I see. You got people that think they're freaking amazing because they've generated dollars. No. You're not amazing because you generated dollars. Now, it is a valid accomplishment to generate revenue, okay? I think that's all true and everything. But you as a human being are not anything necessarily if you generated dollars. And then I also see people who don't generate a lot of dollars yet. Like, their business isn't great yet, and that's okay. Like, and they feel like crap about themselves. But that's also not valid. Like, that's not how it works. So with the whole Tom Brady thing, like, I could care less really about football. Like, I used to be super into football, big time. I played football for like 8 years. I was a quarterback on my football team. We were terrible, but honestly, I was good at football. I was the MVP and all that stuff on my team. We weren't a good team, but I did well at football. But football doesn't matter. Like, your business success really doesn't matter in regards to who you are as a person, what type of character you have, things like that. So, from what I understand about Tom Brady, he's genuinely seems like a nice guy from what I've seen. Like, he seems legit. But I've also seen some interviews. If you go on YouTube, these are a few years old, but where he doesn't seem like satisfied. He doesn't seem like he has like a deep sense of like fulfillment in his life. Just go Google it or something. I'm not trying to get weird. And then I have this other friend who lives in Arizona, and he's a friend. I mean, I consider him a friend. I haven't connected with him very much in many, many years, but he kind of like liked my wife back in the day. And I liked my wife, and I won, right? So I don't know what happened there, but he grew up in poverty, had a very hard life. He's a very, very smart person, and he's about my age. He's in his 30s, and he makes a ridiculous amount of money. I mean, he makes like over $1 million a month, and he's young, and I don't think he's married or anything, and from what I understand from people still connected with him, he's not super happy. Like, he's not fulfilled. He's not content, right? He's still in growth mode. Like, he has a financial services company. I see him on Fox News. Like, I'm sitting in my office. I see this guy that used to live in this $300 a month apartment above my in-laws' house. Like, I see him on Fox News, like, doing a commercial, like, for his ginormous company. And that's amazing. It's an amazing accomplishment. And then I see Tom Brady. He wins his 5th Super Bowl, which is like he was the only one that's done it, right? That's crazy. That's, like, unbelievable. The two examples I'm giving are people that I pulled off the top of my head that are like at the pinnacle of possible material success. I mean, where do you go if you're Tom Brady? Like, what's next? Really? Does winning the 6th one finally the thing that sets you free and makes you content and happy and all that stuff? I don't think so. I know it's not. But for us, we have little service companies, right? We're not bajillionaires. I'm not a bajillionaire. I don't have $100 million. I have some nice businesses. I get to do what I love. I get to travel. I like what I do. But at what level do we give ourselves permission to, like, say, hey, I did it. Like, awesome. Well, here's my answer to that, and I'll hang up here because I'm rambling. I just want you to remember that you are not what you do. What you do isn't who you are. What you do is what you do, and who you are is who you are. And especially with social media, because I make videos like this, and I'll be all funny and positive, and I'll say things, and you see it, and you think you know everything about me, or you feel connected with me. It's impossible for you to really know all the elements of me, right? And so you and your employees and your family and friends, everybody knows a piece of you. The only person that knows really the truth of who you are is really yourself, if you're honest with yourself. Probably your spouse, maybe some parents or something like that. But we only reveal a small portion of ourselves to each different segment of the people we influence or the people that we're connected to, right? And so my encouragement is very, very simple. It's number one, if you're having success in your business, don't you dare pretend that who you are as a person is necessarily attached to that success, right? I don't know who Tom Brady is as a father, right? Isn't that more than anything? Isn't that worth 1,000 times more? I don't know. He's great at throwing a football. Like, he's super good at throwing a ball. He's super good. He's nice. He's got nice teeth. His wife is beautiful. He's got all this stuff. Like, but I see that sliver, and that sliver looks good. I don't know. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying I don't know. But we need to ask ourselves this. We need to ask ourselves this. I need to ask myself this. And so if you're doing well in business, don't you dare overcompensate that and pretend that your identity is wrapped in your business, because when you do that, you're setting yourself up for a major rude awakening, a fall. You're going to trip and fall and hit your face on the ground, and then you're going to be like the other group of people who maybe have struggled and it's not working, right? Like, it's not working and you're grinding and you're like, gosh, I watch these YouTube videos. I'm watching videos on Facebook. Why can't I make money? I don't have any money. Josh, I can't find a good employee. That's okay. That doesn't mean something's wrong with you. It doesn't mean anything's wrong. Nothing's wrong with you. It just means something in your business needs to be tweaked, or you need to pivot, or you need to look at things a different way. Maybe you need more time. Maybe you're impatient. I'm impatient. Are you impatient? But who you are is not what you do. That's it. Who Tom Brady is when no one's looking, when he's all by himself, I don't know who that is with Tom Brady. But that's not what he does. What he does is he throws the football really good, and he dominates, and he always finds a way to win and all that, and that's really cool. But who he is as a person, I don't know. And my buddy in Arizona who's crushing life with his business, I hope that he can find joy and contentment and happiness in the midst of his success. I really do. And I hope that for me too, right? So let's not get caught up and believe our own lie. Let's not get caught up in silliness and think we're great if we've achieved something, or think that we're not worth anything because you've struggled. You're worth the same amount the whole time. Are you honest? Do you serve other people? Do you actually care about the people around you? Do you do the right thing when no one's looking? If you do that, guess what? You're awesome. I don't care how many dollars in your checking account. I don't care. Who cares? It doesn't matter. I was driving home today, and I drove by a house in a neighboring town called Holly. And a friend of mine in Michigan cleans the windows at this house. It's like a compound. These people are worth, like, I don't know, but like hundreds of millions. It's a major, like hundreds of acres. They have like a helicopter pad on their like dock or something. Like, this house is stupid, right? And I'm driving by it. You can't really see it because it's all gated off and everything. And then across the street, there's like a mobile home. Not a mobile home in a trailer park, but like a mobile home on a piece of land. And it's almost right across the street. And I looked at it, I'm like, I've been to this huge, awesome property, and I remember it. And then I look at the mobile home, and I'm like, you know what's really weird? Like, I don't know which one of those two people has more fulfillment and who's more happy. Like, I don't know. It could be either one, right? It depends if they're defining themselves by the stuff they have, which is so silly. It's so silly. That's crazy. So anyway, maybe a little more emotional and silly than normal, but that's it. Have a good night. Thank you guys. Have a good Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow.